Joined with head softball coach Katie East as her team gets set to head down to Fort Myers, Florida to kick off the 2013 season. Katie, just talk a little bit about first kind of your transition to, in a span of 3 years, player to assistant coach and now taking over the program you played at.
Yeah, definitely. You know what, as a player, grew up in this program, awesome, solid program with great leadership, and last year as an assistant coach, learning the ropes and just really getting to know the girls, getting to know how we do things here, and that other side of coaching from moving on from a player. I kind of was seamless transition, really easy. And just this year as head coach, it has definitely been God bringing me to this spot and opening this position up for me and really giving me the ability to help lead and grow these girls on and off the softball field. So it's been really great.
For those who might be semi-familiar with the program, but maybe not in particular with your system, what can you expect to see? Kind of what's your coaching philosophy with your team?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be really aggressive this year. I am a very competitive person, and that's how our team is for sure. We're very competitive and driven. We want the other team to make the mistakes. Number one thing we worked on in the fall is being perfect in the fundamentals, really knowing that all of the basics of the game and the fundamentals is what wins games. The little things win games. And so we want to do all of the little things perfect and really push each other, be strong, be aggressive on the base paths, aggressive hitting wise, and make the other team make the mistakes. So it's been really great. The girls have really pushed in the fall, and now this spring we are ready to start playing games outside. So,
having seen your team in the fall, now again for the past month or so in the spring, what do you kind of see as the strengths of this year's team?
Yeah, kind of going off of that, what I just said, we are really an aggressive team. I really am impressed by what I see hitting wise, offensively and defensively. We have a lot of strong arms this year, which is great. We have a solid defense, and just each girl at every position is just a really strong defender with strong arms, which helps us be accurate and consistent. And just hitting wise, we have definitely a younger team this year, but we have a lot of consistent hitters. That's what we're looking for, is confidence and consistency. And so really being 100% consistent throughout the year, just in everything that we do. So
when you look at your lineup, who do you really expect to count on and be the cornerstones for this team?
Yeah, well, kind of going through each of the classes, we have 2 seniors returning. Danielle Schmidt is obviously our awesome pitcher. She is one of the best pitchers in our conference, and she's always been a leader on the mound. She is just coming back this year as strong as ever, ready to go her senior year, ready to leave it all on the field, and she is really just an experienced pitcher who really leads our team from the mound as well as in our lineup. Suzanne Tubin is the other one of our seniors, and she's a captain this year. She is going to be starting for us at first base as well as hitting in the top part of our lineup, and is one of the most consistent hitters that we have. So that's really great. Our juniors, we have Shanna Morris is another one of our captains, and she is our starting shortstop this year. She is one of the most consistent defenders I've ever seen. She is just a wall out there, great communicator, and really great consistent arm that is just a gun. So that's really great to have her out there as well as in our lineup. Stacy Cladis is one of our other juniors, and she's going to be catching some games for us this year, as well as just a big power hitter for us in our lineup. And lastly, our other junior is Jess Gakey, and she is going to see some playing time in the outfield this year, and she's really improved with her speed and slapping, so she's going to be in the lineup, kind of giving us that lefty edge this year too. So that's going to be great. Some sophomores is Ellen Redant. She is our starting catcher. She is just a stud back there behind the plate. She really leads our infield. She knows the mental game so much. She really leads our pitchers and leads our infield in that, as well as just in the lineup as well. And we have a big freshman class this year. We have 6 girls coming in, and they've blown me away so far this year already. I expect a lot out of them. They are really continuing to be the future of our team, and all 6 of them are going to see playing time this year. A good number of them are going to be starting, and really specifically Christina Sandstedt is going to be starting at third base. She is just a great defender. She is a wall at third base. Nothing can get by her, and she has a rocket arm, as well as leading in the top of our lineup. She is a very consistent, strong hitter. And then another freshman that's really a standout is Katie Yergler. She is our starting center fielder. She is aggressive, fast, lefty slapper, puts the ball in play every time, and we're just really looking forward to see what we get out of her. And lastly, really, Katie Thornton is a pitcher coming in from the Wheaton area this year, and she is just a great, solid player, pitcher, a leader, and we expect a lot out of her this year, pitching with Danielle. So.
And then finally, what are some goals and your expectations for this year's team?
Yeah, you know what? We're a young team, but I expect a lot out of them. I expect them to, every game, be competitive, do everything, physically, the fundamentals, do those as perfect as we can be, and really communicate, talk to each other, just kind of learning that, how our team works, but also being really aggressive is one of our biggest things. Competing in every single game, not letting down, pushing on, and really just defensively playing hard, offensively being aggressive on the base paths, and communicating to each other, playing small ball to get those one-run games and win them.